Hello everybody, this is Astocky here, and welcome back to my second episode of my Let's Play of the Astocky pack for Minecraft 1.4.5. That is a stone pickaxe, perfect. Now, there's been a couple of pretty minor updates since the last episode. Nothing astronomical. In fact, I think it was just like Optifine, and that might have been it. But I have also, since the last episode, updated the, I guess you'd call it the mod config for Tree Fella, so that you can now use all of the metallurgy mod axes to cut trees down. I have not added the Thorncraft 3 axes, because some of those are meant to have that power and some of them are not, and I just didn't want to mess with that too much. Okay, where's my axe go? Axe. Beautiful. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Seems to be just generating some world in. Now I should be able to put that there and get lemon seeds and plant myself a lemon tree. Something that was also pointed out to me in the last episode is that I may have neglected to actually produce, I'm not even sure if I can eat lemons. Yeah, I may have neglected that when I first spawned to do anything with the bonus chest that I put in. Not that that's a really big deal, because it just would have been a couple of apples and a few different bits of food and stuff like that, but it was something I put in because I intended to use it just to make getting started a bit quicker, and I totally forgot. And the problem is I now have no idea where I spawned. I know it was okay. Along with an update comes a key change. I will need to fix that for the next pack. And somewhere in that direction that's where I spawned, and there should be a bonus chest. I'm thinking I might come back and look for it at night, because I'm likely to have much more chance to find it at night. But for now, let's head up here, see if we can see it from the top of the world. Not looking like I'm really seeing it. Whole lot of cacti. Big hole in the ground for spelunking. This is a big ass tree. Ow. Ow. Haha, baked potatoes. Fortunately, I feel like I've done almost nothing today and the sun's on its way down already. Which is not the start that I was hoping for. But, well, look at all those watermelons. But like I said, I have my farm going now. Have a nice spot up here. That gives me plenty of room to look through the world. Time to equip myself with some tools. Okay, time to not do that, because I'm missing all of the critical pieces of stone that would be required to do that. This has got really dark now. I wonder if they've changed the lighting engine in 1.4.5 that it gets dark quite quickly now. Either way, here looks good. I want to do a bit of a sort of a spirally staircase thing. I have 24 torches now, so that should be plenty of torches. Let's go bang. gonna fix that later. Haha. Captured a pig. It's really quite dark actually. So yeah, I'm gonna go like 2 down. I'm gonna do the same thing and kind of keep spiraling my way around like that. Okay. Now from here we want to do the same thing again. And then what I'm going to do is, because I have put this spiral staircase kind of off to one side over here, it's going to kind of spiral down there, and then I can build floors that extend out this way and take up most of the mountain wherever I choose. So I kind of have a plan. I'm not going to say it's a great plan. Now something else that you're probably going to notice is that the mod metallurgy actually changes the way that ores spawn. So you might notice that things like redstone and lapis and diamonds spawn quite near the surface. Basically what they have done with the mod is they decided that it wasn't super realistic to kind of have mods spawn, ores spawn the way that they did. I don't know whether you agree or disagree with that, but it's basically a setup that means you no longer have to go right down to the very bedrock to try and find diamonds and things like that. They really just spawn, well, I believe they spawn at the same rate they used to spawn at. They just spawn at different levels now. So it shouldn't be that you'll find more of them. In fact, from my kind of playing around with it, I seem to have been finding less of them, but it could just be bad luck. But yeah, just know that it's not like a bug with the mod, it's the way that it's designed to be. And I don't know if there's a way to turn it off if you don't like it. Personally, I don't mind it, because I mean, it used to be, I guess you used to just dig straight down, and then once you got all the way down to the ground, and by ground I mean bedrock, you would kind of just go, oh yeah, I'm there. What was that? Don't have a clue what that stuff is. Phosphorus. What are the uses of phosphorus? You can use it to make matches. You can use it to make low explosive TNT with magnesium. And that's it. I have no idea what I would want to use a match for though. But either way, we want to go this way, and then we want to go down here. And yes, I can see that there's copper there, but before I go digging that out, I want to just keep my tunnel going a little bit. I'm now below sea level, so that's not a... It's kind of where I knew I would head eventually, because 64 is sea level, and I started off quite high up, so I am... Okay, that is in fact red looking, so it might take me some iron to get to that. I thought that was copper. That could actually be redstone now, which if it's redstone's a pain. Now let's grab my stone sword out. I want to try and find myself some skeletons. See, you're a zombie. In fact, you're a red-eyed Thorncraft 2 zombie. Did you give me your brain? Ah man, I wish I could see. This really is very dark. In fact, look at that. That would be why it looks so super dark. Now that looks substantially better. So sorry to you guys out there who probably could not see very much at all for the first part of this episode. But what I intend to do now is just kind of run some torches around just to discourage mobs from spawning. It's not going to stop them. It's going to discourage them. Look at all those pigs. They think they're mountain goats. Stupid pigs. Come on, get me. Oh no! I did not mean to break that thing. Got some quicksilver out of it, but I totally didn't mean to break it. Mainly because I'm not completely sure what happens if you break it. It's one of those things where I felt like breaking it might be a bad idea. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. My first creeper attack. They really sneak up on you. Okay. 4 more torches. And I'm going to need to eat some baked potatoes, I think. Let's take these torches down now. Let's see if we can light this place up a little. Try and help/encourage things to grow faster. So you can see here my corn is already starting to grow up to the 2nd level, and so is my hybrid wheat, which means it's growing faster than normal. Everything else is kind of growing at its own slow-ass rate. There's a creeper that I don't want to attract. What I really want though, skeleton. Perfect. I thought I had a spider jockey there. Just a boring old spider. Another creeper. It's like it's attack of the group skeletons. Shot in the butt. My aim this time is to try not to die until I have an enchanting table. I make no... Oh, wow, I got a bow. It's pretty banged up though. But I guess it can be said that having a bow is better than having no bows at all. So let's go and maximize some of these things. That's a potato. That's a potato. That's a carrot. That's a carrot. Okay. Couple more potatoes to replant. Mr. Creeper there just eyeing me off. It's like, I'm totally gonna get you. It's like, you think you're so good. So just trying to think what else I need to get myself set up. Pretty sure I just need to make a tree farm. Once I have that tree farm, I'll be pretty much set. Look at that, I think. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I think that could be more redstone. Can't get that one. Yep, that definitely looks like redstone. Yep, so like I was saying, things will spawn at different levels. But it's aimed at making things more interesting rather than easier. And things will still spawn at the same rate, so it's not like you're getting a huge benefit out of doing it. Now the next thing that I noticed in the last episode is that Tree Fella does not seem to be taking lots of damage off the axe, even when I break lots of things with it. So I'm going to need to look at how I manage that. I think it's probably just going to be another update that I'm going to end up doing. But we'll see how it goes. Now there is such a thing as overkill for a tree farm. I don't know what it is. So there we have some oak. Just a couple of oak saplings here and there. I'm just gonna come down here, plant some birch. Oh, thought I had more birch than that. Either way, we now have some oak, we now have some birch. That beautiful thing, which I'm sure is just making my aura fantastic. Assuming there's still aura in Thaumcraft 3. Like I said, I haven't actually learned anything about Thaumcraft 3 yet. I mainly put it in the pack because I know that a heap of people like it. I think it'll probably take me a little while before I get to it. But for those of you who really want to know how things work, check out Hayorki's channel. He has just amazing tutorials on both Thaumcraft 2 for those playing an older version and Thaumcraft 3 for those playing the current version. So yeah, if you need to know anything about Thaumcraft, that is pretty much the place that I would go looking. He's about 10 episodes into his current tutorial on Thaumcraft 3. Like I said, I'm trying not to watch it because some of it's a little bit spoilery, and I guess part of the challenge for that mod is really finding things out for yourself. So I'm gonna see if I can do what I can to not spoiler alert myself, well, to not spoil myself, and kind of see how I go. I probably will very quickly get stuck and then end up looking. It's pretty obvious that that'll happen. Now the next thing I'm going to announce, I mentioned at the end of my last episode of the XCOM 2012 that I probably wasn't going to do anymore because I really wasn't enjoying it. I've since found out there are a couple of mods out there at the moment for XCOM 2012, and there's a few of them that really look like they fix the things that it is that I don't like about the game. So, I mean, I mentioned a couple of times before, there's a few things that just really annoy me about it, that just make it a vastly inferior game to the original. Now, yeah, the squad size thing and the kind of tactics that you can use, it's just really not fixable. But the balance of the game and the way the computer handles a lot of different things, and I mean, a lot of people refer to the way the computer cheats, and I wouldn't necessarily say that it does cheat, but I can completely see where people are coming from when they say that. So what I think is these mods, and in particular I think it's called like the War Space mod, and there's another one called the Second Wave. I think those two mods are really going to make the game back into what I hoped it would be. So I'm going to check those out, and yeah, I'm going to start a new Let's Play, and hopefully there'll be an episode of that up tomorrow night that I can show you guys, and if it's as good as I'm hoping it will be, I might continue that on and have a lot of fun with it. If I still don't enjoy it, well, at least I'll be kind of highlighting those mods to you guys so you can see them and decide if they're for you, if they're the kind of thing that you want to try out. There's a little bit of a process to doing the mods, and so I'll explain that a bit more when I go to do it, but I think that's a pretty reasonable thing, because I really started off trying to enjoy the game, and I started off like it wasn't too bad, but after a little while it definitely wasn't for me, and so I'm hoping that this mod will make it much more of what I was really hoping for in the game and make it a lot more fun. In terms of Minecraft, I'm going to continue putting out 2 episodes a week of the Astocky pack, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'm going to try to get back with the Astocky team and do some more city construction challenge or modern city challenge, those kinds of things. I can't guarantee it's going to happen, but we're going to try and aim to start those up as soon as possible. You're obviously aware that the new Astocky Team Launcher 2 has come out, which is just, I'm playing it and I'm loving it. Ryan's done an excellent job with this. So there's the new, the Almighty pack, there's the new Hero Craft Reloaded, there's lots of, Solitary Craft as well. There's lots of different packs, there's lots of different things that have come out with this, so really lots of stuff going on at the moment. Trying to think what else. Portal 2, loving playing Portal 2 at the moment. I'm going to try and put out some more episodes of that whenever I can, and for those of you that have been enjoying watching me play Dwarf Fortress, I'm not stopping that either. I'm going to continue with that. I completely understand though that I have just walked in circles for quite a while, so it's time to get back to Minecraft and doing something with that. So we want this. Because basically I want to set this up so that I have a nice 3-high floor here in the mountain. My very first ever Minecraft world was in a mountain, and so I'll be honest, I kind of missed it. I used to do it all the time. I used to go try and find a big cliff and then jump in the cliff and try and do things inside the cliff, so I'm kind of getting back to my roots a little bit. And because it's in a cliff, I can just do what I did there and kind of put some glass up and then have some nice natural lighting in during the day as well. But I'm not going to mine it out 100% to start with. Like I said, I've got that staircase, got plans for lots of different levels. Don't know yet what I'm going to do with the levels. I know in the last Astocky pack I did for 1.3, I started off with a pretty ambitious project and then did basically nothing on it. So I'm going to aim to try and do a little bit more in this one and get some more things happening and working. Gotta make sure I keep this nice and well lit up too. And it looks like I've found a good vein of iron as well, so that's a good start. That'll let me get all that redstone. Not that I really have a huge intention to do anything with that redstone, because I'm kind of a redstone noob. I have done loads of things badly with redstone and very few things very good, but yeah, so what I'm going to do now is come over here, get this out, fill it back in with stone, kind of try and light this up a little bit as well because I don't want it to spawn any bad guys in here. Then I'm going to smelt myself some iron, make an iron pick, and then I'm going to call an end to the episode. Maybe I'm not. There's nothing wrong with having a couple of furnaces. Sort my inventory out. Perfect. Then I'm going to make this iron pick, and then it's going to be night time, and I will call an end to the episode. Come on, iron. While I'm here, actually, I'll probably make a chest, because I'm carrying lots of things that I don't really need to carry, and they're not doing me any good. It's going to be a bit of a cramped little hideout. Oh, look at that dirt. Chuck all my unwanted seeds in there, my eggs. Gonna hang on to some of these things. Lots of bread now. I'm always going to keep a stack of cobble on me. Come on. There we go. Used up all my sticks. So everyone knows how this works. It's 2 sticks plus 3 iron equals profit. So I hope you guys are really enjoying this. This is the Astocky pack 2 for Minecraft 1.4.5. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me do next. I'm thinking this is going to be a bit of a project one, where I'm going to take on some projects of what you guys say I should do. So let me know what you'd like to see me do. Thanks for watching. Astocky out.